When Daniil Medvedev speaks, the tennis world listens. And this time, his comments have sparked fresh debate about one of the sport's greatest champions. Following his opening round victory at the Dubai Tennis Championships, the Russian star made a bold suggestion that Rafael Nadal regularly bent, or even broke, tennis' long-standing coaching rule during his playing days. It's the kind of claim that instantly grabs attention. Medvedev revisits the coaching debate for years tennis operated under strict rules prohibiting coaching during matches. Players were expected to problem solve entirely on their own. Only recently, after multiple trials, has off-court coaching been officially permitted on the ATP Tour. But Medvedev hinted that Nadal may have been receiving guidance long before the rule change. The two-time Grand Slam finalist against Nadal faced the Spaniard 6 times in his career, losing 5 of those encounters, including 2 major finals. All of those matches took place before 2025, when the ATP formally allowed off-court coaching. Speaking after his 6-1, 6-3 win over Jun Changshang in Dubai, Medvedev suggested that certain players were benefiting from signals or tactical input from their team, even when it wasn't technically allowed. While he did not accuse Nadal of anything illegal outright, his implication was clear. Some players were better at pushing the boundaries of the rules. And in tennis, boundaries matter, the Nadal factor throughout his legendary career. Nadal was known for meticulous preparation and constant communication with his coaching box, most notably with his longtime coach and uncle, Tony Nadal. Nadal often glanced toward his team between points. Was it routine? Was it emotional support? Or was it something more tactical? The debate over subtle hand signals, coded gestures, or strategic cues has existed for years. However, because enforcement was often subjective, it became one of tennis' gray areas that it's worth noting that Nadal was never officially sanctioned for coaching violations in any significant way during his career. Still, Medvedev's remarks reopen an old conversation. How strictly was the rule actually enforced? A changing era in tennis, the ATP's decision to allow off-court coaching marked a major philosophical shift. Traditionally, tennis prided itself on being an individual battle of mind and body. Players had to adapt mid-match without outside help. Now, coaching is no longer taboo. Ironically, Medvedev's comments arrive at a time when the rule is no longer controversial, because it no longer exists in its old form. Why bring it up now? Perhaps it reflects how players of Medvedev's generation felt competing against icons like Nadal. Perhaps it's frustration from those painful losses, including 2 Grand Slam finals. Or perhaps it's simply Medvedev being Medvedev, candid, analytical, and unafraid to say what others might think quietly. Medvedev's broader point, interestingly, Medvedev's press conference comments came in response to a question about racket technology and whether modern advancements have made it easier to turn professional. Instead of focusing solely on equipment, he broadened the discussion to how the game has evolved, including rules, tactics, and coaching dynamics. In doing so, he subtly shifted the spotlight onto past practices. It wasn't an attack. It was an observation. But in tennis, even observations about legends carry weight. Respect, or rivalry. Despite his comments, Medvedev has often spoken respectfully about Nadal's achievements. The Spaniard's intensity, physicality, and mental resilience defined an era, one that Medvedev briefly tried to disrupt. Their rivalry, though not long-lasting, produced memorable battles. And like many who faced Nadal at his peak, Medvedev understands just how small the margins were. Was coaching one of those margins? That's a question fans will continue to debate. What remains undeniable is Nadal's legacy. 22 Grand Slam titles, historic dominance on clay, and a career that reshaped modern tennis. That Medvedev's suggestion doesn't rewrite history, but it certainly adds another layer to it.